Like it's hot. 5 seconds short.
Pleasant good evening to each and everyone around the entire universe. Friends all. Today I sit down and I was looking at the news, and I keep asking the same question over and over. What is justice? Who is wrong and who is right? And who is the judge? Sometimes I leave without an answer towards my question. But thanks to the cell phone today and the international news, people are traveling the world to expose the ugliness of our fellow human being like ourselves. Regardless of our language and culture, every human got feelings. Every human being have a way of life. But who is the one to make the correction? That is why I want to know where is justice and who's the judge and what is right and what is wrong. Speaking on behalf of this, bring me now back into what is happening in Israel and Palestine, and I will say it again, and many other hotspots around the world, where people are killing people because of politicians. Modern day people who are supposed to do better for humanity, but use the law and the power that is given unto them to destroy one another. What is right anymore? Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes it's better not to live or to born in this world, the way things are going. We have heard about so many wars from hundreds of thousands of years ago. Some of us have read about great tragedy. But today, the 21st century, we are all witnessing it live and direct. We had some great men in our times of killing innocent people in the name of democracy, in the name of human rights. But then again, is those who are carrying the blows are right? Look what is happening. Look what is happening in Israel, Palestine. Every day we heard the 7th of October. And yes, I condemn it. Should have never, ever happened. But what happened in June before, 1948 and in the 60s, by our Jewish brothers in the land of Palestine? We saw what had happened in the time of the late Nelson Mandela in South Africa. We also saw on the movie screen what happened in India with Gandhi. Muslim and Hindus fighting over what? And I live in Georgetown, Guyana, remember as a little boy in the 1960s. In Cheddar, we are coming closer together. We are drifting far from each other because of a principle thing called belief. We all believe we are better than each other. We always right, we never wrong, even though we are the man, are the one who's committing genocide and crime. Then we have allies, friends with us, who support us. But there was a bad time called the dark days in the 40s. When it had happened to us, the world went to our rescue. But today, in the United Nations, that was formed to protect human rights and dignity. The people cannot speak on behalf of human rights. They are being threatened by veto. But if it's our friends, they do no wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, when will we sit down to accept that we ourselves might be aiding and abetting in criminality, in killing innocent children, women, blowing up schools, killing journalists, also doctors. But then, what is the uses of the peacekeeping force? The journalists today are exposing everything good, bad, and ugly. But we are here to annihilate them, ban them from the country, kill them, humiliate them, turn back, dress with the garment when we kill them, make mockery out of them. But our friends are standing with us. With this, I call upon the Almighty God. It's time to either bring the world silent or turn it upside down. Because innocents are suffering from Africa to India, from the Americas to Latin South America, the Caribbean. Innocent women are suffering, men, because of what? Something called human rights and democracy. Where is it? Where is it? It is greed. It is because we think we are more powerful than each other. We are destroying humanity and destroying this world that we are living in. It is time to draw the line and stop it. It is time for all the priests around the world, regardless of your denomination or your religious belief, to come together with one voice and demand a day or two in fasting and put an end to all war around the world. We are only different by nationality, culture, and languages. Every man have the same feelings as much as a woman. Today, in some countries, we argue and fight each other over religion, political parties, and where does it put us? We all will have to die one day, whether by accident, whether by our opponent killing us, or we killing them in the name of democracy and human rights. It is time for me to draw the line and put an end to this tyranny and people who are invading people's country, killing them in the name of justice and blaming them for crime that they did not commit. We have seen a lot, and we have read a lot in the past. But today, we ask this question: where is Almighty God? Where? 70 to 80% of the people of the world today call upon an unseen God. Where is He? We understand natural disasters such as flood, hurricane, tornado, volcano, or a sickness, but not bombs and planes and guns massacring our fellow brothers and sisters. And we close our eyes and devil our ears. We enjoy in our life while others are feeling pain and burying their dead. And what we say? We send our condolence. We are nothing but aiding and abetting in the crime ourselves. If we kill a man, we kill ourselves. When will we ever stop this? This world have went through a lot already. And human civilization have a price to pay. And every time we find a leader who spoke out against these things, we kill them. We accuse them. We had men like Ben Laden. We had men like Ho Chi Minh, the great Hitler, and all of them, the Napoleon, and all of them. Where are them today? Where are them? I'm asking questions. We heard about the great Samson, the Spartacus. Where are these people today? Friends, sometimes when you call some names, people don't want to hear it, but it's in the history book. It happens. I cannot blame Jesus for Barabbas' sin, nor Peter for denying, or Judas to sell him, because what is going on today? But we believe in a God and humanity. But we vote for politicians who are ready to aid and abetting in criminality around the world. Take Guyana in the 1960s. What the blacks have done to the Indian, or to this day, great-grandchildren of cheap labor, and great-grandchildren of slavery from Africa cannot agree, even unto now, because of what happened in the 1960s. Thanks to our brother America, trying to stamp out communism and whatever around this hemisphere, because it is not good for certain areas. We have seen in Cuba, when Fidel Castro and the Russian was told to turn back the ship because it's too close to the mainland of the America. And yes, we all want to live free because we don't know the difference of communism, socialism, or whatever ism or imperialism. But we follow our politicians who we put our trust in their hands, believing that they are the answer, not realizing that they might be the cancer. Every human wants to live and take care of their family. This is not the days of tribalism and caste system. This is a modern time, and it is time for we to bridge the gap and unite and make this world a better place. Or it looks like it might be around the corner, the final destination, if the real mad men or women get their hands into the right angle. We are innocent to this. We are listening to learned people. Some come up in histories about slavery, what happened to our great-grandparents, but they forgot what they are doing moderately to other people, but want to bring back 500 years to make you look bad, while they are doing worse today than 500 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for we, civilized human beings, to draw the line. There's good and bad in every nation, every religion, and it shouldn't be this way. The only difference between us is culture, languages, nationality. Imagine in Georgetown, Guyana, I am listening to all sided politicians, the PNC, the PPP, and members of those parties fall out of Form 1 called AFC, and many more, but in Parliament they eat and drink champagne, while you, the voters, feeling the pain economically, physically, medically, and mentally. Friends, it's an international crisis. The biggest bandage today is our politician. I'm not saying you don't have good one amongst them. What killed Jesus and who? Was politicians and preachers. Why Muhammad went to war? Check it out. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to draw a line. If we believe in this universal God, then we have to stop a lot of nonsense, such as black man, white man, brown man, yellow man. It won't be the case. We have to get the red, the green, the purple, the orange, and the lemon man too. It's not so right or wrong. Think of it. This world could be a great place if we understand the common things of humanity and put it together. It is not who got more money or education. We all have one destination, cemetery yard and death. We cannot run away from it. So we have to understand that and work together, not to reflect pain upon our brothers and sisters because they are poorer than you, or they are not your religion, or they are not your race. We are the human race. Today, I'm looking at the world for what it is. I love the United States of America. They do a lot of good things, but some we are the others. Something not right. When we close our eyes and dip our eyes and refuse to say what is a crime. I am looking at the news. Children, women are getting killed. Not even a grain of sand in the hand like in the days of Goliath. And David pick up a rock and slay the giant Goliath. Come on. This is not war. This is genocide. A catastrophe to humanity. And that is why When you vote for someone, you give them your ability to do the right thing. And if you find they are not doing it, it is your duty not to support the cause. Because they all come and promise you heaven, but they still have the keys to hell, and the two feet are in hell though. Think of it. I'm not saying you don't have good and bad. The politicians are nothing without us. In every country there's a two-party system. Some is one, such as China, Russia. Soon you speak out, they block the plane. In Africa, they kill the opposition. For what? Because the politicians think they know it better. But yet, while they and the family are living happy with their criminal-minded friends, the innocent people are suffering, looking for a living. Think of it. And yet, they call on Allah, Bhagwan, and God, and Jesus. We are a pack of hypocrites. If we cannot see eye to eye and put an end to all war, Africa, wherever Israel, and I have a proper department to investigate it on behalf of humanity and make justice be justice and not just us and our friends. Friends, that is my opinion. I am not a professor. I am not a journalist. I'm not a storyteller. But I'm a man who believes in reality and what I witnessed with my eyes. If you kill me, what does that make you? Better than me? Where it puts you? If the truth is a hell and a heaven, you already there. Why we cannot unite to do what is right? Even the people around you in your own family, there's problems. People who you think is your friends, trying to destroy you, and you are helping them and humiliating you. Even your wife, not satisfied that you have a good man, she got to see the Obia man, the voodoo man. And if you want a job, many of them that I'm aware of in Latin America, South America, Africa, India, they go to the preachers to give them things, to get jobs and all this nonsense. Friends, there's good and bad in everything. So you have to understand, if you believe in what you are witnessing. While our neighbors are being killed, we are enjoying ourselves. Parties, looking, soccer, music, dance. And then we call upon a God. If one human die like that, all of us feel the pain. I can understand an accident. I can understand many things, but not killing people and making excuse. Friends, when it happened at your door, then you feel the pain. But you don't care about your neighbors and those who walk past. But if there no I, there won't be no you. And if there no you, there won't be another person. Why are we killing each other like that? For what? We have to come together to do what is right for humanity. We have to be the police of the world that America once been in the past. But war is not the answer. You only go to that when you are threatened and talk cannot work. Think. But I cannot come to your country, living, you give me a chance and later to bulldoze your house and shooting at you at the mosque. Your children throwing rocks or breaking their hands, and then I call it justice. In that way, we cannot allow people to enter our country because we don't know the mindset. Sometimes I ask this question. It is better we was not born to live in it than to born live in it and deny the truth from existing, but killing each other. For what? For what? And revenge is a very serious thing. It do not have time limits. It can happen anytime when people are out for revenge. So why are we doing this before we bridge the world and make peace and work together for humanity. Huh? I leave it to God and y'all to decide it. I might be mentally ill. I might be stupid. You might say, I hate the world. No! I love the world for the time I live in it. I hate the nonsense that is taking part. The unfair judgment towards innocent people because of language and race and color and nationality. It's time for me to draw the line, as it is the modern generation in the 24th century, and give peace and love a chance, and work together for humanity, worship our God, and make this world a better place for the coming generation if they have a chance. I want to thank you all for listening. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I have no apology to this because I offend no one. So let's stop hiding behind closed doors and work together and save humanity. Thank you and have a good night.